broken my microphone. Sorry about that. There was no sound for a little bit, but that one is on me. That one is on me. Nothing is broken. It's just the brain. The brain is broken, but the tech is fine. The tech is absolutely fine. So today we're gonna try to finish our hunt for the Cacnea line. We need one more, and that's fine. We can do that. We are good enough. We have the will, and where there's a will, you know the whole thing. Hello, Din. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Let me already start this thing, because I mean, it shouldn't take too long. Did you see anything cool? Did you watch the Nintendo Direct? The one that happened a while ago. Did you watch it? Not a lot for me, honestly. If I had to say, there was not a lot for me, but but it was fine. Not a lot that I want. There were a few things that reminded me, like for example, I want the Dragon Quest thing. I want the Dragon Quest remake. That I want. I'm kind of considering Yakuza, which I know it's gonna sound weird. It's kind of my time game, but I never played any Yakuza game, and everyone talks very highly of those games. So I might have to pick it up. I might have to do it. But I think that's it. I think those are the games that got me like excited. Mostly the Dragon Quest one. I just like Dragon Quest, and I never played the earlier ones. I never played the first ones, and that's 3 with the remake and all that, plus the whole second one coming next year or something. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to watch that. I want to play that actually. I kind of want to do that. Man, that piece of lettuce was hanging for dear life. Look at that thing. And I swear there has to be hands beneath that one leaf. It's holding on. But yeah, I think for me those were the games, honestly. Even in the indie world, there were some that were kind of like, I wouldn't say exciting, but I was like, yeah, that's pretty neat. There was one where you were like a weird little mouse and you're running from cats and stuff. I thought that was like yeah, that's fine, that's cool. The Funko game, because it really reminds me of the Lego games. It kind of does. I was gonna say that. Yeah, it kind of does. There's a lot of characters and all that, so it's kind of the same concept in a way, right? Kind of the same concept. So, oh, never mind. I think the cat is coming. Yep, the cat is there. Okay, now oh, I just wasted around like 30 seconds of this thing. Can't do that. Not when I want the shiny. Not today. Not today. We're gonna try and do this the right way. We're gonna try to get everything we want. Shiny Ariados. That looks awesome. Where did you get it? Like Scarlet and Violet? That is a very nice shiny. That is a very, very nice shiny. At least in my opinion. Oh, even Spinarak. Spinarak is also an amazing shiny. I really enjoy both. Oh, it's a silly Cobra outbreak. Alright. I mean, I have it. I hunted the whole Galarian Pokédex at the time, so... I do not need it. I do not need it. What I need is a cactus. A brown. Outbreak with 0 kills, man. That's not full odds because it's Scarlet and Violet, but... those are good odds. Those are very good odds. If I do get this one, I have no idea what I'm gonna go for after. Absolutely no idea, honestly. I'm actually gonna open my Pokédex tracker, because I need to check if there's like another grass type that I need. Because if I do get to the Cacnea very early, I mean, I still have a 1 hour of stream to go, so So Cacnea is here. I have Burmy, but I cannot really get Burmy here. I don't think I have another grass type. I mean, Shaman, I cannot get the Shaman. Pansage, I cannot get that. Sewaddle is not in the game, I believe. Is Sewaddle in the game? I don't think so, right? Tortuga. Yeah, I don't think I have any grass type that I can hunt. I mean, I can hunt Rowlet. Technically, I don't. I do have Rowlet. I have it in Pokemon Go. Right? Yeah, the community day. No. Has there been a community day for Rowlet already? Hello, Odd. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I know I haven't watched the trailer. I saw that you posted it, but I haven't watched it. Not yet. Man, there we go with there we go with this thing. With the sandstorm. I really hate this thing. Look at that. Ah. I haven't watched the trailer. Haven't done it. Also, there's a chance that I've missed a couple of Brambleghast shiny. I'm not really paying attention to those. And even the paper guys, and I'm forgetting the name, the Capsakid, I'm not really paying a lot of attention. Like the other one I got was because it went for me, you know. I thought I had a community. I can actually turn on the game. I haven't turned on the game in, well, a longest time. So I kind of don't want to turn on the game. They're gonna make me do. I'll turn on the game. I think I'm gonna have to update it. I think I'm gonna have to update Pokemon Go, but I'll turn on the game. I'll do it. I'll be a Pokemon master. But I do believe that we had the Rowlet community day. I think so. But maybe we haven't. Because I have a lot of shinies in Pokemon Go that I can transfer. Okay, I don't have to update the game. That is crazy. That is very unexpected. But if there's no Rowlet community day, I can just hunt them here. I can go to the Blueberry Academy and just hunt a Rowlet. Or in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's probably more fun to do it in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I think. No, not think. It's true. It's definitely a lot more fun to do. I do believe that I hunted the Rowlet in Scarlet and Sword and Shield, but I'm not sure now. Like, I'm not sure of anything now. Okay, there we go. So I can go to Pokemon. Oh, there's a lot of new things here. Sadly, I do not care. Let me go Rowlet. If I have shinies here, then we have the community day. Yeah, we had the community day already. We had it. I have, let me see. How many shiny Rowlets do I have? I have 3 of them. Perfect. Just the right number. Just the perfect number. Oh, I have an egg hatching as well. And in the egg, we get... Let me see. It's a Phantom. A regular, run-of-the-mill Phantom. No shinies, no anything, so that's fine. Oh, and I had to earn 500 Stardust. I believe that is done now. I need to turn off Pokemon Go. Yeah, there's way too much happening there. There is way too much happening. I was just like, what? Okay, that. Oh, all right. So many things happening, and it's starting to get heavier and heavier on my phone, and I don't really feel like I need a new phone yet, you know? I absolutely could do that. The thing is, I think I have at least one Rowlet in Pokemon... no, there's no trainer there. I think I have at least one Rowlet in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I can use the 3 in Pokemon Go for... I can use the 3 in Pokemon Go for the regular line, and I can bring out the... you know, the Hisuian Rowlet from Pokemon Legends Arceus to get to the Sidwai. I need to check that. I need to check all of that. First, I will try to do these things in a specific order, which might or might not work. Are there Cacnea outside, like around here? Because if there are, like, this is a cool place to hunt them. No, there are not. Oh, wait a second. What was that? Oh, that's another one. Okay, the sandstorm appears to be over, which is pretty cool. That helps a lot. But yeah, I need to check everything. There's a whole bunch of Pokemon that I don't have that I need to hunt here in this game, but I decided not to. Like, the Numel is one of them. It just wasn't a very fun hunt for me, you know? But there are days where no hunt is fun for me. There are days where hunts are mostly fun for me, so I will take a look at that. I will see what I can do. I will see what's the best way to do this. I might have to bring back the overlay, just to have the Pokemon that I'm hunting or something like that there. I think that I might want to do that. I don't know. Oh, come on. Not the static Espatra. Such a weird Pokemon. It's cool though, but it's a very weird Pokemon. Not just the Pokemon itself, because it's clearly very Egyptian-like, but at the same time supposed to be like the trainer that I'm forgetting the name. What's her name? Gloria? It's not Gloria. Is it Gloria? Tulip. Be a little bit like Tulip, you know, the whole the vibe is very tulipy. But the colors, the choice of colors and all that, it's kind of weird. Nightshades, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome. How are you doing? How's life? How's everything? Maybe you bring some good luck. I'm assuming you're gonna bring some good luck after falling asleep on the actual day. Really? What happened? What happened? Good things, hopefully. Good emotion? I'm hoping it is good emotion. I'm assuming it is. I cannot take bad emotion right now. You can do it. Give me good news. You told me that something was gonna happen around this time, right? There was something, or was there not? Am I confusing people? I might be confusing people. All of you are achieving so much that I get to a point where I have no idea what you know, who's achieving what. How are you doing? Like, what's going on? Nothing here, and I'm gonna have a tough time with the Cacnea. I really thought this was gonna be like a very easy hunt, but apparently, I'm not supposed to be lucky with the Nightshade. I was not supposed to be lucky with the Nightshades. No, I'm not supposed to be lucky with the Cacnea. That's what's going on. And the fact that we have Capsakid here. I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know, like, yeah, sure, this is the desert. Rococo fashion, if I recall correctly. Okay, that's kind of... Oh, the colors and the style? Like the... you know, like, it appears to have layers, basically. Like that kind of fashion. Like, dresses appear to have kind of like layers. So it kind of makes sense. I just transferred the Luxray from Go to Home, and I wanted it to be level 1, but it's level 2. Oh no. You never know. Is there a way to know that before transferring, like a website or something? So I didn't want to go to normal graduation because I felt ashamed. It took me longer years to... Oh, come on. You shouldn't feel ashamed. Got sick each student here, so I didn't have a valid reason, but I was embarrassed. No, but you should go anyway. You know, like... Your journey is your journey. It doesn't matter what other people's journeys are. Like... You should never compare... Matthew, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome. How's life? Hopefully you also bring me some luck. But yeah, Nightshade, you shouldn't ever compare yourself to others. Especially on such a journey, you know, like you're learning, you know. Did come when I picked up my diploma and he gave me a personal speech, and Yesenia told me she was proud of my hard work, and I mean, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Like you shouldn't feel like you don't deserve being there, you know. You absolutely shouldn't feel that way. I'm glad things worked out for like in a positive way. I'm so glad that happened. Because everyone has a different journey in everything, you know. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different, I don't know, like pace. Everyone has a different pace, basically. In my opinion, at least. I love how Pokemon Go and literally provide an answer about why some trainers Pokemon have illegal levels. Lance was just playing Pokemon Go earlier than us. Or he caught it in Unova. Couldn't Lance have under-level Dragonite from Unova? Technically he could, right? I'm doing fine. I'm gonna have the live show next Saturday. So, you know, today and tomorrow are gonna be like chill streams. And but after that it's gonna be back to normal, and hopefully with some pretty cool stuff to show you guys. I finished the design, the cards themselves. I've built 2 decks of my cards. I need to print them and then play test them. So things are going well. I'm gonna completely change a lot of the novels. So I'm nowhere near close to finishing it right now. I had an idea that I just absolutely love, But I like having stuff to do, you know? I like having stuff to do. 8 more shift and free from work. Oh, that is so good. So, is it... When is the last day? When is the last day you're free? When are you going to be able to finally say, ah, it's over? 8 shifts from now? Like, when is your day offs and all that? I have escaped Whole Cake Island. Cantor Ray, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. It isn't that bad by the end, is it? Like, I know it takes a long time. It does take a long time. But to be fair, doesn't like Doflamingo's arc, that I'm forgetting the name, Dress Rosa, also takes a long time. I'm just gonna say it, like, One Piece starts getting a little bit like that. Because they're getting quite close to the manga, and so there's a lot of episodes that don't feel like they're moving. But I don't know, I think they're fine. I think the quirkiness of the characters kind of makes up for it, you know? 6th of September. Almost there then. Almost there. So that's like next Friday, or not this Friday, but the other Friday, right? It's something like that. You're almost there, really. Yeah. Another week of work, basically. Well, a week and a half. You have another week and a half, but I mean, it's done. Another summer of and another victory for you, basically. Another summer, another victory. You have a master, right? No, I do not have a master's. I do not. No. Nightshade, really? It didn't even appear here. Oh, come on. Can I force it? I can force one, I think. Give me a second. No. I don't know why yours doesn't go through. Thank you so much for that, by the way. I'll reply to you, Cantor Ray, in a second. I'm just gonna force this thing to make noise. No, I have a postgraduate. I didn't take a master's because it was not a how do you say it? Not a smart decision for my course. My course doesn't have any job offers in Portugal, and I wasn't thinking about leaving the country at the time. I'm not thinking now. There was a time when I should be thinking about that, but I lost my time, basically. And I have a life here now, basically, and I like being here. I like what I do now. I think I have to connect with Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Nightshades, I'm gonna do my best. I'm so sorry that... The thing is, I cannot really test it until someone eventually subs. The thing is, when most people sub, so far, it has been working. But was it a gifted sub? Or was it a regular sub? Like, I think I have to be here. Have to be here. And I think this should be the one, I think. I'm gonna try and force it just so I can It's supposed to be here. I don't think that the right name will appear, but I will do it. I have to go here. Here. And I don't know why it doesn't show up, you know? I think I can get this to show up. No, don't worry. Like, those things exist for those things exist. Like, I have this thing set up for a reason. Like, if you guys are going out of your way to support me, something should appear, you know? Like, I can see it now, like in the see, come on. I'm gonna do it like this and test it. I think I can test it just by, yeah. I can do this, and I might be able to just go here. I think it's just this, right? There we go. I was able to... Why did it appear merchant? It's supposed to appear nightshades. It appears nightshades on my thing. Okay, imagine that said nightshades. Imagine that said nightshades. Come on. Why doesn't things work, you know? Like... I'm terribly sorry, nightshades, but for whatever reason, and I don't know why, it just doesn't like... It just doesn't like you. It just doesn't like you. I don't know why, man. I don't know why this... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Let me just get back to... So I can get everything. So, at the time, I had a postgraduate. And it was only like two days a week, you know, like the post-graduation, since there are no real exams or anything, you know, it's just there, like, it doesn't count for a degree, technically, like, you don't become, like, I'm people can call me DR, you know, doctor, but without full doctor, technically. I have a licentiate, I don't know the name in English right now. I forget the name. In criminology, but I never really eventually I didn't take the master's degree. But master's, I know you have like 4 days a week, at least here in Portugal, so it gets harder. But maybe you can choose like a kind of job, like one of those jobs that, you know, like are easier to enter. Also, so the ones that are not as fun to be making, like anything retail or something like that, and you can work in. You can talk to them to have like shifts where you don't really have to, you know, to give away hours of classes or something. I don't know. Last few weeks have been awful as someone had an allergic reaction to some food I made. I was provided no information that there was no allergy, so I had no reason to make the food any differently. I have not been running to the meetings to discuss. Come on, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. Like, if someone like that's the responsibility of the person asking for it. Like, if they don't say that they have an allergy to something, you shouldn't at all be you know, like, there shouldn't even be any follow-up from that. It's like, okay, the person didn't say anything, so, you know, that's that, you know. Come on, man. I hate that place where you work at, and I haven't ever been there, but I hate it. I don't know where it is, I know what it is, but I hate it. I really do. Like, the people and the place, I hate everything. You find some for your wise words. Thank you for that. They can be wise sometimes, I guess. Pogo levels are weird. Now I have a level 2 Dragonair and a level 4 Ribbon Bee, and a level 9 Salamence. I mean, Salamence is the one that you could also get like very low level in Sun and Moon, right? So, and that kind of works. Let me see. I'll let you know. I don't know Nightshade for sure, right? I know it could be called like DR. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. So basically, if I have a doctorate, I'm called doctor, or in Portuguese, doutor. But since I have a licentiate, I'm trying to find a name. Well, it's a degree. Since I have a degree in criminology, apparently that's how you say it. It's like this, basically. That's the whole thing. And that's the way it is differentiated. When you go to like a talk or some kind of what's the name? I forget. I haven't done those things in a long time. A speech. If you go to a speech or like make a speech or something, they will have your name like that. I've had my name like that a couple of times. It was really fun. Legends Arc, if you ever try Ingo's battles in Jubilife City, I strongly recommend the last option. You're not necessarily going to like it, but it's on par with Volo in terms of most challenging battles. Is that the one that never ends? Or am I confusing it with the Arceus one, where you can actually constantly like challenge until you're just tired of it? Very Doctor of Pokemonology. I have to make I'll make a podcast called Pokemonology. I'll make a podcast about that eventually. I wouldn't mind having one, just talking about something. Like, people send me a subject and I just talk about it. I think I can like diverge enough like that it makes it kind of interesting, but maybe a little bit like too all over the place. I don't know. Pokemonology is not a bad name. It's definitely not a bad name. Yeah, going back to what you said, Matthew, that place is cursed. That place is absolutely cursed. Hello, Nagy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? I might do it eventually. I've had plans of doing it for a long time, but I don't know how to do those things. I have no idea how to do those things. the Nightshade's curse. The Nightshade's event. That's Arceus Reverie. Oh, okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Okay. The battle I'm talking about only has 3 Pokemon. You battle at the same time, but there's something. Oh, I never tried it. I remember talking to Ingo only to get the footage for a video, but since it was like battle focused, I never went for it. So I have no idea. I recorded what I had to do, and I was like, okay, bye. I don't want to battle. By the way, it's only 7 minutes left, and I still don't have the thing. I'm good. Watched Saw 6 yesterday, enough of Saw 7. Actually saw 3D, but what, is it that bad, or like whatever is you know, like not a good way to refer to a movie. Yeah, I also watched that, but yeah. I remember people hating that one. I remember people really not liking that one. I've been playing a game called Unicorn Overlord. I would highly recommend it to anyone who likes strategy war games. Oh, speaking of that, I think Civilization 7, Steiner's Civilization 7 is coming to Switch as well. I don't know if that's the one you play, but the game is also coming to Switch. I think I should be like closer to that side. Unicorn Overlord sounds like an interesting game. I'm assuming it isn't like realistic. It's just like very whimsical and all that. I completed the Arceus challenge. I never even tried it. I'm not good enough for those things. Anything that has something to do with battles, not the best. Hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Well, Saw 7 started off good. I like it so far. Yes, but I'm only 38 minutes in, so I don't really have an opinion yet. Oh, so 7 is the 7 is the 3D one. Is that it? And you're all gonna make me watch Saw eventually. It's been like what, three streams, and all you're talking about is Saw every single time. It's called Saw. So that's Saw 3D. Okay. I remember I went to watch a movie at the time in the theater. I don't remember which. Oh, there we go. We did it. Oh, I was beginning to think that everything was that we were doomed to get nothing, but no, we have the first. Not the second Cacnea. We already have the one Cacnea, so this one will be a Cacturn when I catch it. It's not gonna be now. Yeah, let me do the woohoo Power Trip. Great band. Power Trip is a great band. All right. Need to hydrate a little bit. We're in the desert after all. By the way, I still cannot see things. I still cannot see things that you sent to be redeemed. So if you do something, write it after. I'll need to find a way to, you know, to be able to see things, or else it's weird. I really haven't. I really should, and I really haven't. Also, I should not be throwing a Pokeball, but you know. A level 23 Cacnea should also not be really, you know, escaping. Come on, just give up, Cacnea. Your life is mine now. Oh, come on. Oh. I actually like how Scarlet and Violet lets you know if you should already be angry, you know? Like, for example, if the ball doesn't do the shaky thing, you can be angry already. Okay, I don't need to be angry. The Pokemon stays in the ball. Good things. After Saw 3D doesn't come Saw 8, but that movie is called Jigsaw, and then not Saw 9, but Spiral from the Book of Saw, and then after that comes Saw X. They wanted to be a little bit, okay, so, a little bit quirky on that thing. 3 minutes, that's fine. Unicorn Overlord has the highest 100% completion achievement I've seen, with it being at 9.04% was usually under. What? So, more people try to do that? Like they get addicted to the point where they want to do that? Is that it? Like the game is so good that people continue to play it until they complete? Oh, I've done it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Woohoo! This to shiny hunt? No, I've never done that. I've never done it. But it probably works very well if you have like a mass outbreak or something, right? You can just go up, despawn, and just come down again. Okay. I need something to hunt. I need something to hunt. Oh, I don't have a Skido. I do not have a Skido. No way. Shiny hunt, grass. Oh, I need to get a Skido real quick. I have 3 minutes. Can I hunt? Can I get a Skido in 3 minutes? Can I do that? Can I get one? I don't think I can. No, I'm trying to get everything that I need for the decks first. Forms will come after. And I do believe I might have an Iswin Sligo already. I believe I might have one. Okay, let me go for the Skido. That should be that. Let me go. So it's also close to Cascarafa, apparently. I can just go there. Okay, so I can just fly here. I can just go here, apparently. Okay, so supposedly I can get a lot of those around here. So we don't have a lot of time, but we will do our best. Maybe now is a good time for it, actually. I think now might actually be a good time. No, it isn't a good time. I'm not used to the controls. Okay, we have 1 minute. There's no way I can do that. You're really going for the full line then? That is crazy. I mean, hopefully you get it. Hopefully you do get it. There is only one thing I didn't like in the 6th movie, but I guess it's fine. What was it? I don't mind spoilers. If no one else minds spoilers, that's fine. That is fine. Come on, I can do it. I believe in myself. I can get the shiny Skido. Maybe this is not the right way to place to be in, right? Okay, there's a few here, but I don't trust the red. Yeah, I need to go up. But I'm probably not going to go for Skido right after this one. I'm probably not doing that. I'm probably going for something else. Yeah, Odd doesn't mind them because Odd has seen it all clearly, so... It's been a while since Saw. I'm gonna be honest. It's been such a long time ever since Saw came out that I think that, you know, it happens. Oh, for the Jodo living there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think I'm just gonna go back again. Like, trying to spawn that family all the time. That cluster that was over here. Like, I feel like the cluster might be my best chance at getting... Yeah, clearly, no, there's no shiny coming. I already got one, so that's fine. We're gonna get to Skido eventually. Jigsaw, not John Kramer. That one is dead. That one I know is dead, but the new one actually killed people, which the original Saw didn't want. Killed us in... It just straight up stabbed people. Okay, yeah, that just gets a little bit away from the usual Saw thing. Okay, Weezing I have. We cannot get Ledian. I got Clef already. Dunsparce as well. I cannot get Breloom apparently. I can get Numel. I think we're just gonna do Numel. We're just gonna do Numel. I hate it a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe there's a best place to hunt this thing. I have no idea, but yeah, it's right here. I have to make a sandwich right here and hope for the best. And maybe we get it, maybe we don't. Unless this thing spawns somewhere else, but I'm not sure it does, right? I'm not sure we can actually get Numel in another place, right? Other than that, 6 was better than 5 in my opinion. That's cool. Let me see here if I have like a... I don't know if Numel actually spawns. No, it doesn't. Let me see if it spawns somewhere else. Because it might spawn like in the Indigo disc, I guess, or something. But it probably doesn't. It probably does not. Trying to find it. I'm assuming it doesn't. I'm assuming it spawns only in you know, in the regular in Paldea. I'm assuming that is only a Paldea only Pokemon. No, it does show up in okay, it does. It's in the Torchlight Labyrinth. So not the best place to hunt it. Yeah, I'm assuming this is the best place. Because the Torchlight Labyrinth, man, words. Yeah, that place is full of fire types. So if I go there with a fire type sandwich, yeah, there's no way I can get anything done. So I'm assuming this is just a 3 red pepper thing, right? I'm assuming this is what the fire one looks like. I'm not even gonna check. I'm gonna. Oh, this is the last of my Herba Mystica. So we really might be hunting some Herba Mystica in not that long. You really might. So radioactive cucumber. There we go. And now some red pepper. Red bell pepper. There we go. There, and I guess one there. Now this goes here, and there we go. That's why the Hoffman's character is not worthy to sex of Jigsaw, because he's not above killing for his own interest, which is why Kramer kept him in check. So Kramer already knew him. Okay. It's just crazy to me that they're still doing Saw. You know, after so many years, it's crazy to me that they're still doing it. Yeah, that was the right sandwich. 3 pepper. Come on, move, just a little. Right, a whole bunch of Numel, and now we gotta be very careful. We gotta be able to see the blue Numel. There's also some Sharkadets around here. If we do have like a blue-eyed Sharkadet, it's not blue-eyed, right? We have to have the other-eyed Sharkadet. No, it's blue. Yeah, we have to have the blue-eyed Sharkadet in order for it to be shiny. Okay. It's always very confusing. There's so many like, oh, this changes just a little bit. Oh, look at this shiny. It changes the eye color. You know, there's so much of that I have trust issues with Scarlet and Violet. I do have some trust issues with this game. Man, I might have to do what Odd suggested last time, just send my Pokemon and just hope for the best. Because Numel is kind of similar, and I don't know. I really don't know, but I don't trust this thing. I was happy with the beginning of Saw 7 though. You're slowly watching them. You're getting closer to the end, so you're probably gonna be done with the whole thing like by the end of the week or something. You're probably gonna have it all done. Yeah, I might have to eventually do it. It's just, I don't know. They're similar. Shiny should change quite a bit more, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Maybe I can notice it. Like, it's only when I actually have the shiny in front of me that I you know, that I realize like, oh yeah, it's not that hard, you know. But I do have to have it like around here. Why are all these games up to 70% off, but not Pokemon? Pokemon is never off, basically. It's very rare that you find a Pokemon sale, basically. I can see that, but to be fair, yeah, you're right about that. And horror is known for that, you know. Like horror is known, like absolutely known for like infinite movies with that kind of character, you know. Like absolutely. You have a whole bunch of Friday the 13th. You have a whole bunch of Freddy Krueger. You have a whole bunch of Hellraiser, I believe, as well. Chainsaw Massacre also had a few, I believe. The first one was actually a very interesting watch at the time. I remember the first movie being like, all right, that's the first I think it's Leatherface, right? Not sure if it is Leatherface, but the first movie about with the Chainsaw Massacre, I remember it being kind of special for the time. I don't think there'll be another Saw movie. I had the Pokemon Shield in my hand during the weekend. I went to a store because I wanted the monster taming game because I finished Nexomon, and you know there's a post game, but it's never the same. You know, when you finish the story, you usually just kind of go back to the game and all that, unless it's Pokemon, then you play the game. But I was checking if they had Temtem because it was like 10 euros, I believe. Like they were selling Temtem for 10 euros, and I was like, oh, that's not a bad price for a game that has, you know, like a monster taming game. Like it always has a whole bunch of content. So I was gonna check there, and they didn't have it on that store, but there was like Pokemon Violet and Pokemon Shield. Both games I don't have it. I chose the opposite version, and I had Shield in my hand. I was like, I kind of need that for the collection. But then I thought to myself, like, do I really need a collection, you know? And I didn't buy it. It was still 40 euros. Like, it was cheaper, but it wasn't really like cheap, you know? Gen 9 is the worst for shiny because the shinies are really easy to miss and some barely change. That's true, that's true. And you can move so fast. That's the thing. I can move so fast that I want to move fast. Like, I should be just doing this, you know? Just running around very slowly, just chilling, you know? But I want to do this. I want, hey, let's go. But then these shinies are just, you know, you're not gonna notice them. So it's kind of annoying because I don't want to move this slowly, but I might have to do it. I just might. Not fun, not fun. But hopefully it is like this decently easy to spot, or else, I mean, if it isn't, we're just gonna have a shiny Cacturn, I guess. So, you know, it is what it is. It isn't the worst thing, you know. It could be a lot worse. My issue is more that, you know, like there's okay, maybe I should picnic reset here. Yeah, maybe that's a way out. No, come on, there is space. Okay, I think I might have to just go for picnic reset, or else because it's a lot. There's a lot spawning here, right? Yeah, but I still cannot really spot them. Yeah, like the grass doesn't let me spot them. Okay, there's no picnic resets. There's just me running around. Oh well. I thought it'd be easy, but to be fair, nobody said it was easy. So, gonna have to check the whole thing. There we go. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequels and remakes couldn't work because the saga peaked at the second film. Saw, on the other hand, has the advantage to have an extremely developed villain whose whole saga revolves around him, even when he's dead. This is why it works with so much. Also has many films, but most of them are trash because Pinhead is really gotten right in them. To be fair, I feel like that's something that happens a lot in horror. I remember I went to the theater to watch the Nightmare on Elm Street that was released in the 2010s. You know, like the comeback of Freddy Krueger. And man, it wasn't a good movie at all. It really wasn't. I think sometimes they just go for the easy jump scare and don't really explore what makes the villain or the monster, you know? A lot of people go for the easy jump scare. And that's what I felt. I was never very much into horror, but people that were with me were. And I went there and I was like, you know, like, it was more of a, ooh, and you were like, oh, you know? Not really, not really exploring the monster. That's the thing. That's literally what I think. They didn't explore the monster. They just wanted a cheap jump scare, the cheap pop. Just to make my life easier, I cheated in 900 hatches for my Amazonas. You just want the shiny. but you want to you are kind of halfway there. Like you want the shiny, but you kind of want to hunt it. So you don't want it enough to hack the shiny, but you kind of want to have it easy in an easier way. Come on. It's gonna be hard for me to get this thing. If I do get it, it's gonna be awesome. Like I need it. But to be fair, I have this sandwich and that's about it. Because I have to leave it around the same time as yesterday. So it's this sandwich and then gone. Absolutely gone. I kind of like, there was one movie, I think it was like horror as well. I know the name in Portuguese. I have no idea what the name was in English. I never watched a Scream movie. I know Scream because of Scary Movie. I never watched a Scream movie, but I know of Scream because of the parody. I think it's this one. The Hills Have Eyes. I think it's The Hills Have Eyes. Why was that one just going insane? In Portuguese, it's called Terror nas Montanhas, which would translate to Terror in the Mountains, which is very similar. But to be fair, I think I've heard The Hills Have Eyes before. I think that's the one I'm talking about. I think that is the one I'm talking about. But they're not like the kind of franchise one. They're not the franchise kind of horror movie. They're like the you know, the one-off kind of horror movie that might have something after, I don't know, but doesn't really need it. Every horror movie, when you take a wrong turn, yeah, that's definitely not gonna end well. Definitely not gonna end well. It's the classic things, like if you stray away from your group, if you're like, no, I don't want to do what you guys are doing, you guys are just staying here, you need to take a risk, you need to take a chance, you're gonna die. You're 100% gonna die. That is the moment you died, it's done. Using coherence in Nightmare on Elm Street to remake is that Freddy Krueger is a ginger in that film, so it doesn't have a soul. And how the hell is he capable of hunting people after dying? That's a very good point, actually. That is a very good point. I think we have to understand that it's a movie, and you kind of have to suspend your disbelief. There's a lot of things. It's like watching wrestling. Like if you watch wrestling, you have to kind of suspend your disbelief. You have to understand that, yeah, that it is all scripted, but you know, that's not gonna make it fun. So you have to believe that, yeah, okay, they're probably on all kinds of drugs, and you know, that gives it an edge to the thing. So you have to suspend your disbelief, basically. So ignore the ginger thing. It kind of still makes sense. It is a very successful franchise, and I kind of understand why. It's a cool villain. You know, it's a cool monster. It is 100% a cool monster. I prefer it to Jason from Friday the 13th. I do prefer it. Come on, no! It was doing that weird thing where I kind of lose control of Koraiden. I think we need a new game. We need a new game where Koraiden and Miraiden just go out of control, and we have to we'll lose them, and we kind of have to battle them. A new DLC. I still hope that I haven't lost a Numel. I also hope that it ends up being a very easy Pokemon and I'm worrying for nothing, but man, it doesn't feel like it will be an easy Pokemon to spot. Also, I'm also noticing that most of my hunts, the ones I have, or at least the ones that I've been trying to take care of, they're kind of annoying hunts. So I did that, like, I wasn't even thinking about doing that, you know, about leaving the hard ones for to the end, but it appears I did. It appears I did, and now I have torture after torture after torture. Like in a while, we're gonna be doing resets for Arceus, so that's something. That is something that we're gonna be doing, which is not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun, but it's gonna be necessary. Definitely gonna be necessary. I also love the fact that I've been playing with this again, like playing the Switch again, because all of the emulators and all that, this finger, the one that was clicking the most, it suffered quite a bit. I was getting a little bit of carpal tunnel on that thing. So I have a controller to use on emulators now as well, but it still was a tough experience for a while, because I used that for editing as well. Like I used the pointing finger on my left hand a lot for editing, especially. And I was starting, like, even playing guitar, it kind of hurts when I press it a lot, and I do have to do it. So yeah, it might eventually happen that it actually gets really hurt. But so far, nothing so far. But we can do it. We can get there. It will show up eventually. Hopefully next to another one, so I can clearly see the shiny and the non-shiny. Hopefully that can happen. But there's no guarantee. There is no guarantee that it happens. The only guarantee is that I'll suffer until the end of the whole thing. How did I start a battle with that guy? Even the game was like, huh? Even the game lagged. Like, what? Like, look at that. Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet. A classic. An absolute classic. It will be in due time. Game isn't bad, just not the best. And I wish I could reset it. I kind of wish I could do the same thing. Like Nightshade said about using flying for the hunt. I kind of feel like doing that, but the controls kind of mess me a little. Yeah, the controls kind of make me a little like, I'm gonna end up missing something. I kind of feel like doing that. It might not be the worst possible thing. At least I'm not running. I'm noticing that they seem to take a while longer to spawn, I think. They might be taking a while longer to spawn, I don't know. Or I might just... The whole thing is glitching. Come on. Okay, I'll just stop here and go there where all of those spawn. Take a bit of a jump here. There's Charcadet, but I do not need Charcadet. I need Numels. So give me the Numel. Okay, there we go. That's the first one, second one, third one. This is the best place. I think the hunt should be like, you know, I go up there, I let them spawn, I check them. Because there are going to be a whole bunch of them here. None of them is shiny, I think, right? Yeah, none of these things is actually... No. None of these things are shiny, yeah. Yeah, okay. But I think I'm going to do that. I'll reset it over here. And then go back there. I mean, it's not perfect, but at this point, eh. I prefer Jason for the same reason. Michael Myers is my favorite slasher of all time. He's a brute, and he kills. Nothing simpler than that. Freddy is highly ranked by in my top, but my biggest problem with him is how they overly needlessly complexified him. If a slasher kill is to be made complex, it should start right off the bat, not wait until the third episode to always add mythology. I can see that. Yeah, I can see why you think that. And I think it's a genre where you either go super simple or super complex. Like, you shouldn't go in between. You know, like, either people are there to just watch someone kill in weird ways, or they want to watch something completely that makes you go like, whoa, in the plot twist part or something like that, you know? I think there shouldn't really be much of an in-between in those things, you know? Like, it should be either super simple, basic story, like, yeah, basic story and then death, or like super complex story that that can make people like theorize about whatever that thing is going, like where the series is going and all that. I think it shouldn't be treated like any other, like fantasy can go in between, you know, like regular fantasy, sci-fi, it can go in between. It doesn't need to be overly complex, but it shouldn't be super simple. There should always be a level of complexity there. Horror, maybe not as much. Maybe not as much, like a balance between both. It's either one or the other, maybe. But as I said, I'm not very much into watching horror, so my opinion is kind of like, you know, not as educated as you all, clearly. I'm hoping that because of the next season of Pokemon Go is Galar thing, then we get Disaster and Summons raids. Oh, maybe we get that. That would actually be pretty cool. You know, one of the worst things that happened at Worlds, I think it was at Worlds, a guy was disqualified because he had a shiny Zacian or a shiny Zamazenta, and the guy, the judge or whatever was judging the whole thing, thought that was illegal. He couldn't have that, and so he disqualified him. He stopped the match or whatever, because he didn't know that there was an event for shiny Zacian and shiny Zamazenta, you know, and that ended up costing the guy the match. And know how it is in Pokemon. There's no turning back. When they make a decision, there's no turning back. It's done. I remember a lot of people complaining about the hardware at NAIC last year, I believe. Like, there were a lot of switches crashing, you know, like you were playing the game and then the game just crashed. And sometimes it was like someone was clearly winning, but they had to restart and then the person eventually lost. Because, you know, it's always a little bit luck of the draw sometimes. And then they lost simply because the hardware malfunctioned, basically. Which it's kind of an annoying way to lose, you know? You're winning and then it just malfunctions. But there was something with the Zacian and Zamazenta. And I think it's after the decision is made, unless it is like some crazy thing like what happened in the TCG thing, the TCG world, well, it's not likely to be reversed, you know? How can a judge forget that, oh yeah, they had an event for the shiny dogs in Europe or in the rest of the world, really? I think it just wasn't a Japanese event, basically. I think that was the only thing, which is kind of weird. Which is indeed kind of weird. I think the approach that I'm using is probably the best one, I think. Just waiting, checking. If we're lucky, we might have one eventually. It doesn't appear we are lucky, but you know. There's so many spawning though. There's so many spawning. I'll just go up. Okay, they've all been despawned. Now I come here. Wait, Nightshades is definitely really good at flying, because I couldn't fly in Shiny Hunt. It clearly doesn't work for me. It clearly does not work for me. Now we wait a little. We wait a little bit. No Numel, leave me alone. And we check it. At this point, I should be doing the picnic reset. I'm just... It doesn't feel faster, you know? It doesn't feel faster to do the picnic reset. doesn't, but it should. But it doesn't. Can I do it? Like, if I can do it here, yeah, I cannot do it while riding a Pokemon, so maybe I can do it. No, I'll just run away. Yeah, I think running is the best way. Because if I do this, yeah, they're already gone. They're already despawned, so I can already start going here, wait a little bit, and they'll be there in a second. 7 minutes? Come on. Man. That is not fun. Just a Numel. Bring me a Numel, come on. So this is going to be the hunt for tomorrow as well, I believe. Unless, I mean, the Cacnea was very late into the sandwich, so there's a chance. There is a chance. I think we had 3 minutes left for the Cacnea, so we might end up getting it, but I don't know. I also started watching the second season of House of the Dragon yesterday. It's fine. It's never going to be early Game of Thrones. But I don't think it will end up being late Game of Thrones as well. So that's a good place to be, I guess. Watchable. So far, they're still developing. It's good that I'm in a fantasy... Wait, that's a shiny, right? That is a shiny Numel, right? Oh, that is a shiny Numel! Oh my god, that is so nice. Oh, we actually got it. Come on. There we go. We got both of them. That is so cool. That is actually so cool. Let me see. So, I have a fire sandwich going on. I can hunt for something that is fire. I mean, I can go for Fennekin, but I also have Fennekin shiny. What's a fire type that I can go for? I don't think there's anything around here that I can go for, right? Yeah, there's no fire type that I can go for, so I will just I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna go for, so maybe I'll go Blueberry Academy. Yeah, Blueberry Academy real quick. I'll go to the coastland. I'll actually go here. Yeah, bigger chance of getting something here, maybe. I don't know what. I'll just go for something. I'll just go for something. That's basically it. Maybe I get something, maybe I don't. But I will go for something. No, Guardian Fire. I wish I could hunt that. Can you imagine how cool? Oh, there's a lot of Scorbunny here. Yeah, I will hunt for a starter. Let's go. Let's check the bunnies and see if we get something. I have them shiny because of Sword and Shield, but nope, nope. No, you didn't see anything. Two shinies on three. I don't think Din knows the reference, and do not tell him. Do not tell him. I think it became a popular way of saying stuff, but I think it simply became a popular way of saying stuff, but the original meaning was lost, and I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy that the meaning was lost. That's a scar I have. I will never heal. A scar I will never heal. To be fair, the 90s and early 2000s, especially the early 2000s when internet became more of a thing, there were a lot of scars that one got at that time. Not a fun time. Not a fun time. Yeah, I'll just run around until the sandwich is done. Maybe I get something. Maybe I find a random shiny just around. Nah, Din, it's something not suitable for a stream. Something you don't want to know. Something no one wants to know. Believe me. Order. Don't say order. That sounds bad. You know you shouldn't say it. It's not like... No, nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to know. Yeah, it's believe me, nobody wants to know. I'm yeah, nobody wants to know. Yeah, it's not a funny thing basically. So it's something that you do. It's not funny. It's not like interesting. You know, it's just bad. There's no fire types here. So I think maybe it's over already. Oh, it's not over. Huh. Oh, I cannot climb the... Okay, it's the outer walls. Earth isn't flat, but the Blueberry Academy is. There's no... you have the Great Wall of Rock, not ice in this case. So I don't think I'm gonna get any shinies right here. I think I'm just running around because there's clearly no spawns, no fire spawns here. I can go to the cave. Yeah, I can go to the cave. Maybe there's something around there. Where is the mouth of the cave? I think yeah, it's over there. But that's Charged Stone Cavern, I believe. I don't think there's any fire type there. I know it's fine, but it sounds bad. Sounds very authoritarian, you know. But I get why you use it. I get why you use it. I don't think we're gonna get a fire type here. Oh wait, are there Magmar in the academy? Because I need a shiny Magmortar, but I think the best way to get a shiny Magmortar is 100% Legends Arceus. I think Legends Arceus is the best. Man, I can't get enough on how cool, like, Steel type Pokemon look amazing here. They really do. Like, Steel type Pokemon look fantastic in this game. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, 48 seconds. Eh. I'm actually gonna go here because I gotta take the picture that I said that I was gonna start taking in the Savannah biome. I could go there, but I'm not gonna go there now because you know, it's too late for it. Because the thing is ending, and I gotta go to practice. Gotta go sing and play some guitar and die of heat stroke because it's very hot in that place. Especially since today wasn't the hottest day ever, so it might be good. Yeah, I'll just go here. And since there's there's Larvesta, I can get a shiny Larvesta. That would be pretty cool. I can run around for 30 seconds and try to get a shiny Larvesta. I would not be sad. I don't think anyone would be sad with that. It's another one of those really cool... that's an outbreak, I believe. Oh, but Capsakid is already like fire type as well, isn't it? Or is it still grass type? Nah, it's over. It's already over. Yeah. If we have Rufflets, it's already over. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a picture because, you know, gotta start doing some social media work. And I think I'm gonna have like a way to just get the shinies here. I can call Koraidon. And I'm not good at that. I think that doesn't look bad. Yeah, that doesn't look bad, right? It doesn't. Maybe like this a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. We got 2 shinies today, which is 2 more than yesterday, which is awesome. I'm gonna be going off to stream to play guitar. I'm not streaming the guitar. I'm just gonna be playing it, and that's gonna be that. I'm gonna be out for the rest of the day. I'll be here tomorrow, and that's gonna be the final stream for August. I'll be back in September, hopefully, and I think I can do that. I think. Unless something like I'm gonna be having some changes eventually in life, so I might have to skip a few streams eventually, but I don't think I have to do them now. So Monday I'll be going back to the regular schedule, hopefully. But tomorrow I'm still here before I have to go to the you know, to São Pedro do Sul for the live show and a little bit of a small vacation. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. You are all amazing, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you so much, and goodbye, everyone.